Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be looking at the brand new sprues for the updated Gravis Captain and the updated Primaris Ancient. For those of you who don't know, there's actually two different versions you can do the Primaris Ancient, and there's also different weapon options, of course, for the Gravis Captain, which we'll be looking at during this video. So let's jump in and let's get talking. So this is the Primaris Ancient sprue you're seeing in the background now, and straight away you can see the big thing. There's two different variants of the banner you can equip this model with. The first variant at the top is the one that's been thrown down our throat so far. It's the brand new like Indominus symbol on there. The other one at the bottom you'll recognize is the one from the Dark Imperium boxer, the one that probably most of you have got equipped now. Now, of course, you can have two separate banners, but what people don't know is that these banners are two separate poses as well. We'll get onto the poses in a second. I just want to show you the other sprue and like all the different options you can have. So this is the next sprue, as you can see in the background, and this has all the power armor, the pauldrons, the legs, the power sword. It has the pole that you can hold onto, the actual banner equips to. You see the secondary option of the bolter that can be slung around the shoulder of this Ancient, so you don't have to equip him with the power sword. You can actually have him just with the bolter equipped over his shoulder for more of that like range type of look rather than a melee look. And this is the money shot, as they say in the business. So this is what it looks like with the second banner equipped on this new Primaris Ancient model, and I have to say I think it looks a lot better than the one that they've been advertising. Yes, the other banner looks a bit more badass, I would say, but this one looks way more natural in terms of pose. It actually looks like he's stepping down from this rock and he's about to plant the banner into the ground. So for me, I absolutely love this one more than the other one. The only problem is with this one is that it only seems that you can only build this type of version, like planting it down, with this banner. You can't put the other banner in his hands, which again I think is a really, really crappy thing, because I love the other banner because it looks far more veteran, far more badass than this one. I've already got this one equipped into my last wall. I don't really want this one again to be repeated. I want that other Indominus one. But looking at the sprues and from what I've been told, you can only do that Indominus one with like the power sword type of loadout, and you can only do this banner with this type of loadout and this type of pose. And just to quickly show off what this secondary pose looks like with the weapon option, this is what it looks like from the back. Yes, it hasn't got the pauldron equipped on it, but it's showing the weapon option. So this is what I was on about before with the sprue, with that bolter. This is what it looks like. You know, he's got the bolter slung over him and he's planting that banner down into the ground. And quickly before we move on to the Gravis Captain, I just wanted to show you what the main option looks like, which we've all seen advertised now. This is what it is: power sword. There's a helmet option, there's a head option. You can actually do like the unhelmeted version on his thigh and stuff, so you can have the helmet attached to him. And of course the banner, which I've just stated I think is the much cooler looking banner, but sadly you can't have this as the pose with the secondary option. Moving on to the Gravis Captain sprue, as you can see here, it comes in many different bits, and the thing that really sticks out for me on this one is that the cape is separate. I love capes. I love putting capes on everything. I know there's a good old saying, no capes, but I do love capes. I think they look badass on Space Marines. I'm probably not going to use this cape on this Gravis Captain and maybe put it on like a chaplain, maybe a custom built librarian to make it a lot more cooler, a lot more badass. One of the things about this Gravis Captain is that you can actually have him as double fists. You can have him with a power fist and of course his Stormbolt or Gauntlet fist, so he's kind of like a mini Calgar, but not Calgar, you know, two fists going in with his Gravis armor. I was going to say gravy armor then. Oh, bloody hell, I'm hungry. Gravis armor looking all badass. And finally, the other sprue of this box is, of course, all the weapons and all the rest of the armor. You can see here, like the little servitor thing that's like above his head, all the different head options. There's 3 different head options. There's like half a mask, full helmet, and like faceless. You've got the big chainsword, you've got the big power sword. You can see all the rest of the pauldrons, all the feet stuff and everything like that. All the little bits that actually go on this model. So hopefully that's cleared it up for you a bit and you can maybe like start to judge what what to kit bash this with, how you're going to do it, how you're going to make it. Do you want the sword? I absolutely love the power swords and the chain swords in this set. I'm probably not going to use them on this Gravis guy, because personally I'm thinking of making a Gravis librarian, so I'm going to think of, like, you know, put a force staff on him and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to be using the swords for my own kit bashing Reclaimers of Dawn, or something like, maybe like a you know, a champion or something with that awesome power sword that's in this set. Anyway, enough waffling for me. Hopefully this has cleared it all up for you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below and we can have a nice little chat down there, as we always do. See you now. Have a great day and bye-bye.